You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
It's Wednesday, March the 4th. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather warming up. The warmest weather so far this year. For the rest of this week, maybe flirting with record highs in spots. And let me just start with this very quickly here. For those that are watching on the socials, I'm live at 5:22 this morning, and I've got hundreds of photographs like this, wanting to know what's up with that. These photographs were taken between about 5 and 5:15. Longtime sky observers know the deal. This is a SpaceX launch. This is a launch from Cape Canaveral, Florida. And these are regular launches, and they deploy Starlink satellites. These are low-orbiting satellites that provide global internet access. And that's the vapor trail. So, again, that's the UFOs are not coming. The aliens are not coming. That is a SpaceX launch, the Falcon 9 rocket from Cape Canaveral earlier this morning. No need to panic. We'll tell you when it's time to panic. So here we go. This is the upper air look this morning. Got a trough in the Rockies. That'll be producing some active weather well to the west of here. But the big story for us, it's the ridge over the Gulf. That upper high that's building. That'll bring the warmth in here. Closest rain to Alabama this morning, northwest Arkansas. Temperatures are generally in the 50s to start the day. And we're expecting highs over 80 in many locations this afternoon. We'll check the watch warning map around the nation. Pretty quiet to start the day. The counties in gray on that map, those are dense fog advisories. But again, later today with that trough coming out of the Rockies, we're going to see some active storms from Texas to the Ohio Valley. We have a level 2 out of 5 risk from Dallas-Fort Worth to near Evansville, Indiana. The broader risk running from the Rio Grande up to about Cincinnati. This is tomorrow, the risk shifting a little back to the west. We have a risk of severe storms from West Texas up into the Great Plains. Friday, day 3, can be pretty active. We have a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk of severe storms for Oklahoma City, Tulsa, and Kansas City. The broader risk running from Texas up into the Great Lakes. And then we have a risk defined Tuesday of next week. This is the day 7 outlook. A risk of severe storms, again, for Dallas-Fort Worth, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Little Rock, Springfield, Missouri. And that system will have to be watched. That could very well bring some pretty active storms in here by Wednesday or Wednesday night of next week. But, of course, that's a week out. It's hard to really, define a specific severe weather threat. There's no outlook at this point for Wednesday, but, again, that's Tuesday of next week. We'll check rain for the next 7 days, valid through Wednesday morning of next week. And again, it's a pretty sharp gradient here. 1.5 inches for Florence, less than 1/4 inch for Dothan and Mobile. But again, that major system by Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night of next week should bring those numbers up statewide. Again, this forecast period ends Wednesday morning. But let's break it down day by day. Model fans, European, OZ run 3 o'clock today. You can see the trough coming out across the Plain States. But for us, that upper high over Florida, that's the big story. That'll keep us warm and dry today. And again, many spots will hit 80 or higher this afternoon. So tomorrow, again, very warm, highs mostly in the low to mid-80s, and there might be a little shower somewhere over South Alabama. This is the high-resolution HER model, valid tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock, and you can see maybe a few little showers around Dothan, maybe south of Montgomery, but much of the state will likely stay dry tomorrow. And then Friday, we'll mention isolated showers statewide. Again, nothing widespread. The weather stays very warm with highs low to mid-80s. So this is Saturday as the weekend begins. We've got that surface front lined up from near Indianapolis down to Wichita Falls, Texas, and there could be some pretty active storms a little west of here Saturday. Places like Memphis, Shreveport. But there's a chance a decent part of the day Saturday will be dry. That front will be pushing in here Saturday night, but it's losing its dynamic support. And those things could very well mostly fizzle out. And then on Sunday, the front just stalls out. Nashville, Memphis, Little Rock. And so we'll maintain a chance of showers and thunderstorms on Sunday. But again, there's not much in the way of dynamic support for this. So I don't think we have any severe weather problems this weekend. But yes, a chance of showers and thunderstorms over the weekend. At the moment, it looks like the better chance would be Saturday night and Sunday. And even on Sunday, it's not going to rain all day. And again, Monday will maintain some chance of showers and storms with that stall front nearby. Tuesday, that front basically dissipates. And again, Tuesday, could there be a shower? Yes, but probably not many. And then this is Wednesday of next week. And again, we'll kind of watch and see how that trough evolves. On this run, you can see the trough axis a little north and west of here, and that's going to push an organized batch of rain and storms in here Wednesday evening or Wednesday night. At the moment, it looks like it could be a squall line, a linear type feature. And if we have any severe threat with that, the main threat would be from strong, damaging straight line winds. But again, this is a week out. We've got plenty of time to watch this, but certainly there could be some active storms Wednesday afternoon or Wednesday night of next week. Let's go out 10 days. This is Friday of next week, Friday the 13th. Troughing well to the north, and again, the Gulf Ridge tries to rebuild. There could be a few spotty showers, but probably nothing too widespread. Here's a look at rain for the next 15 days coming off the European ensemble, the AI version. We're looking for the green line on that chart. That's the mean of the ensemble members. It's up there a little over 2 inches between now and the 19th of March. Yeah, buddy, it's going to be warm through the weekend. Low to mid-80s. Sunday, the high drops back to 77. But look at Tuesday of next week, 84. Now, remember, this is for the middle of the state. If you're in South Alabama, you can tack on a few degrees. But then the weather turns noticeably cooler Thursday and Friday of next week, with highs dropping back in the 60s, lows dropping back in the 40s once that front passes Wednesday night. In the latest long-range guidance, this is for March 11th through March the 17th. Temperatures still above average here across the Deep South, below average for the upper Midwest and parts of the Great Plains. So again, if you missed it, that's just one of the many images of the vapor trail from the SpaceX launch this morning from Cape Canaveral, seen over Alabama. Falcon 9 will be deploying Starlink satellites. And many moon images. The full moon last night. Of course, we had the eclipse at this time yesterday morning. Quite a 24-hour stretch for the sky watchers. But again, great full moon images in the Alabama sky last night. All right, today going to be at Rocky Ridge Elementary School in Hoover. And then I will be at Children's of Alabama for Weather Wednesday, the first Wednesday of the month. If you happen to be there, the program begins at 10 o'clock. Come see us. That's for patients and families. Tomorrow, going to be in Winston County, Haleyville Elementary School. And then Mountain Brook Elementary after that. Friday, a program at Oxford Elementary School in Calhoun County. And then Saturday, I'll be hosting the Exceptional Foundation Chili Cook-Off. It's a big fundraiser for a marvelous ministry. I will be on ABC 3340 News this evening. And don't forget, you can catch my forecast every day on great radio stations across Alabama, including in Birmingham, 104.7 WZZK. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and God bless.